Hey everyone, how are you? The 5-point update for this week. The 5 things I want you to know about, act on, ask me about, but they are things that are important. They're current, they're topical, and there's some actions that are needed. Driving test date changes, 12th of May. It's a big date because from the 12th of May, I can't have anything to do with booking you a test, switching you a test, cancelling you a test, changing it from, oh, I booked my test, but actually I forgot to say I'm neurodiverse or I've got these needs. I can't have anything to do with it. Only you can book it. So you're going to have to go online at 6 a.m. on a Monday with the rest of the world, try and scramble for the few tests that are available that week. And invariably, this is what I see happening. Innocently enough, but 2, 3, 4, 5 of you are going to go online because you only get 1 week's worth of dates at a time. You're going to book the same test centre at 2 different times, an hour apart. That's going to be tough. Or worse, 2 different test centres at the same time. I can't be in 2 places at once. Or 2 different test centres and one of you does manual and the other does auto. I can't split myself that way. So the best way to do this, really, get the theory passed. And then I can schedule it for you, and that would solve that problem up to 12th of May. But certainly if you're thinking of doing this yourself after, and you're going to have to, just run past me first what you're thinking, what you're planning. Because you only get 1 week's worth of dates, you're all picking out of the same bowl in terms of what you can have. And I don't want to let people down, but I can't be in 2 places, of course I can't. And so one of you is going to have to call in or go online and switch it if you'd like my help, and it's there for you. And then that's one of your 2 chances to switch gone. Can you see how this is going to be a problem? So please get that done, theory done, or at least run past me the dates you're thinking of doing. Payment methods. I asked about this a while ago. Hadn't had any real sort of feedback one way or the other, but in a simple way, bank transfers, they're great for me because it's all one long list. I send it all to the tax people. There can't be any suggestion that I'm being shady with hiding money and all this jazz like some people do, and it works. But I'd like people to have the option of paying in other ways. So if you'd like to, for example, pay by PayPal, that's something I'd be willing to do. Pay as a friend rather than pay a business. And the reason is PayPal take a cut if we did it as pay a business, like you buy the tyres from the tyre shop or something. So that's an option. If that's something that suits, let me know. I'm looking at card readers. So I'm thinking about card reader in the car. You can pay them for the next one. It's got that technology where you can ask it to send you a link, and you press on it, and then you tap in your details, and it sends a payment. We can do it that there's some sort of a telephone service that you'd call, and we do it that way. They're all options. The issue will be for me that these machines, I have to rent them for a year and a half, and they cost money, of course they do. And when you do transactions, you may know this, but you go to Sainsbury's or Asda's or whatever, and you pay £100 on your American Express, right? Say if you don't get the £100, the card company take anything up to 2.5%, 3%, 4%, 5% off for themselves, and then the shop get the rest. So putting bank cards on as an option will be expensive. So if I was to do that, if I was to do a card machine or something, then it's likely to be something like 75p to about £1.50 on top of the transaction. It'd have to do that to cover the cost of doing it. But if it sounds like something you want to do, let me know and I'll look into it. But I have to rent the machines for a year and a half, so I don't want to go off and buy one, tie myself to a contract, and then no one wants it. Check your test dates, that it's in the calendar. Check your test date, that you've got enough lessons to support you up to and past it. I had an issue recently where I was away. I was working. Shouldn't have worked when I was away. That's the moral of the story. And I was in a different time zone. So I was scheduling stuff. And on my end, it looked all right. And then on your end, because you're in a different country, it does plus 5 hours or minus 5 hours or whatever. And so I just want to be sure. If you've got a test, make sure that the confirmation I've sent you, the calendar, shows the time. I'm going to do it this end, just to make sure nothing gets missed. But I wouldn't want there to be any kind of confusion. The moral of the story at home, I got told, don't work when you're on holiday. And I shouldn't, but I can't help myself. Anyway, I can't book tests after the 12th of May, so problem's going to solve itself. Reviews, right. So I've had great reviews for 10 years, right? I put them all on Google, and just like that, Google turned my page off. They said I didn't exist, therefore unless I could prove I existed, I couldn't have my page. And I could see it, but you can't see it. It's hidden, gone. Massive nuisance. And you don't deal with a person, you don't phone anybody, there's no email address, it's some sort of AI thing, and it says send us this stuff, and you do, and you go, no, that's not good enough, and then send us this stuff, and I did, and nope, not good enough, that's it, I'm done. So that page is gone forever. Of all those happy smiley faces, all those lovely reviews, all that information, gone. So I'm looking to rebuild a new Google page. It's the only thing to do. So I'm looking for reviews. If you're happy with what we're doing, if you're happy with how I've worked with you and all the rest of it, then please leave me a review. If you can't find the link, I'll send it to you. But a business like mine only thrives when people honestly say how they've been treated, I suppose, and why you might have been the person to help them. So the next you can look at it and go, oh my God, I need them. And use to the study aids, the apps, the books, the videos, the Learning Centre on Drive Johnson's, the Learn to Drive Pro app, the Driving Test Nerves program via Test Buddy, the lofaway2pass.com, that website, the highway code I give, the traffic signs book. Use it all. Use it all, because it's going to make your knowledge stronger. It's going to make you more independent. And if you're lucky to have passed the theory test, they only ask you 50 questions from 750. So you could say there's 700 they never asked you. So you don't want to find out the hard way on a dark, rainy night somewhere when you're driving by yourself that you don't know these things. And knowledge is power, as I say, and if you can educate yourself to the highest level you can through all the things I offer, you're going to be a better driver. If you can't find your logons, if you think, what's he talking about, apps, I'll resend them. But everybody gets them when you join. I'll send you logons and all the rest of it, and you're welcome to use it. So that's it. So 12th of May deadline, payment methods, the offer of card services, for example, paying online. Book your tests before 12th of May and let me help you do that. Get all your lessons scheduled. If you've got a test booked, let's make sure that the date is in the calendar right. I'll check it, but you check it too, please. Please leave me a review. My business really thrives on people's honesty and doing a good job and all the rest of it. And use all the apps, use all the aids. So I hope that's helpful. I will see you the next time we're in the car. Okay?